Before I bought my first motorcycle, I thought I had it all figured out: the gear, the bike, the plan. But the truth, I was clueless. And if you're thinking about getting into riding or just got your first bike, this one's for you. Because these are the 10 things I wish I knew before getting a motorcycle. I'm Matthew from Autozium. Let's get into it. 1. Riding is more mental than physical. When I jumped on that first bike, I thought I needed to be strong, athletic, ready to wrestle a machine. But it wasn't raw strength that mattered, it was mindset. Riding is a mental sport. It's about awareness, anticipation, discipline, like being in a constant conversation with the road. Is that patch of gravel going to shift your line? Is that driver checking their phone? Is that car going to pull out at the stop sign? Sure, your body helps: steering, braking, shifting. But your brain is the real gear. The best helmets, gloves, and boots won't protect you if your mind isn't sharp. Tired? Your focus fades. Distracted? You miss cues. Rushing? You'll freeze. I learned that the hard way. An unexpected gravel patch caught me off guard on my third ride. That's where mental training really helps. Visualization, scanning ahead, planning escape routes. These aren't just fancy skills, they're survival tools. As one ex-racer said, you win or lose races in your head, not on the track. Same goes for riding. Words like awareness, focus, discipline, these aren't fluff, they're your safety net. 2. The MSF course doesn't teach you everything. The Motorcycle Safety Foundation course is amazing. It gets your license. It gives you basic balance, throttle control, confidence in a parking lot. But once you're out in real traffic, facing real roads, that course is just the beginning. Nobody teaches you how to handle a panic stop at highway speeds, how to swerve around a tire, how to control a low side slide, how to react to a dog chasing you, how to shoulder check in heavy rain. Real riding is earned over time. Parking lot drills, backroad loops, highway merges. Each mile teaches something new. I remember my early rides, stalling in neutral, scraping pegs on tight turns, braking too hard and locking the rear wheel. It took hundreds of miles of mistakes and corrections to feel like I had a rhythm, a flow. So yes, MSF is necessary. But it's not enough. Treat it as a springboard. Build from there. Don't leave before you're comfortable making emergency stops, confident in slow speed maneuvers, and calm in chaos. The right gear is worth every penny. Watch any fall riding channel and you'll hear it. It's not about how expensive your gear is, it's about how good your gear is. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. Cheap helmets rattle, fog, and don't breathe well. In a drop, they crumple. Cheap leather gloves tear open on gravel. Cheap jackets shred, exposing skin. Pants disintegrate. Cheap boots fold under pressure. I once wrecked at 25 miles per hour in worn-out gloves. My knuckles ended up stitched, along with my lesson in buying quality gear. That's why I say invest once, your first time. A good helmet, DOT or ECE, armored jacket, reinforced gloves, riding pants, sturdy boots, these aren't optional. Don't wait until you crash to regret rushing that purchase. Yes, good gear costs more, but not nearly as much as stitches, surgeries, or paralysis. Every safe mile is worth the investment. Top 4. Comfort matters more than speed. We all dream of V-twins, litter bikes, winged cruisers rolling through sunset highways. But when you sit on a bike, you need fit. Comfort builds confidence. Can you flat-foot it at a stop? Does the seat feel like it's balancing your pelvis after 30 minutes? Are the bars at a natural angle when you ride relaxed? If not, beware, because discomfort compounds over hours. A sore back ruins a ride. A numb hand kills sensation. A cramped knee ruins a day of touring. I swapped early through bikes, racing-built sport bikes, stretched-out cruisers. None fit right until I tried value-oriented, user-friendly bikes like CB500, Versys, or SV650. Perfect ergos, relaxed, natural, balanced. Your first bike doesn't need to break the speedometer. It needs to fit you. Comfort, confidence. Confidence, safe miles, smiles. 5. People don't see you, and they don't care. Here's a disconcerting truth. On the road, car drivers don't see motorcycles. They don't look for you. They just see a shape. If they do glimpse a bike, too late. Ride like you're invisible. Assume drivers are texting, zoned out, or distracted. Because most are. I've had drivers cross into my lane, block me at intersections, drift over lines. Almost all of it due to distraction, not malice. Wear bright colors. Use your horn when necessary. For attention, not aggression. Watch windows. Guess intentions. Don't trust turn signals or headlights. Assume worst case. Be ready. Find your safe exit. Scan continuously. Side mirrors, mirrors behind you, reflections. That awareness within awareness. That's what keeps you alive. 6. Maintenance is part of the lifestyle. When I got my first bike, I naively thought it would be like a car. Turn the key, fill it with gas, ride. Maybe change the oil once in a while. Wrong. Motorcycles demand attention. They're exposed machines, mechanical honesty on full display. No protective shells, no warning lights for every little thing. Just you, the bike, and whatever maintenance you've done or neglected. Your chain? It needs lube every 300 to 500 miles. And not just a quick squirt. Clean it, lube it, check the slack. Your tires need to be checked before every ride. Not every month, every ride. That includes PSI and tread condition. You'd be surprised how quickly tire pressure changes with weather. Bolts can back out, brake pads wear unevenly, coolant evaporates, cables stretch. These aren't flaws. They're features of a raw, high-performance machine that's always out in the elements. You don't need to be a master mechanic, but you will learn. YouTube is your garage buddy. Forums are gold mines. Manuals are sacred texts. Embrace it. Knowing your machine makes you respect it more and ride it better. Weather isn't just weather anymore. When you're in a car, weather is a minor inconvenience. You turn on the AC or the defrost, maybe slow down a bit. On a bike, weather is a major factor. Rain changes everything. Grip vanishes, visibility drops, your gloves soak, your boots fill, your visor fogs, crosswinds slam you sideways. Cold, your tires stay hard longer, which means less grip. You lose dexterity in your hands. Your helmet fogs. You get tired faster. Heat, it cooks your brain in your helmet. You sweat through gear. You risk dehydration without even realizing it. You start looking at weather like a pilot, studying wind direction, watching humidity, knowing when the rain ends and how fast roads dry afterward. Your gear changes with seasons. Mesh for summer, insulated for winter, rainproof layers, heated grips. There are no quick errands when the sky turns. Weather isn't just an inconvenience, it's a serious safety factor. 8. Parking becomes an art form. This sounds trivial, but it's real. Parking a motorcycle isn't just about squeezing between cars. Sloped parking lots? They can trap you. If you park facing downhill and need to back out, good luck. You'll be pushing 500 pounds of steel backward, uphill in traffic. Gravel? Avoid it like a pothole. Side stands sink. Tires slip. A simple dismount turns into a slow motion tip over. Inclines, camber, rain puddles, they all matter. Even how you mount and dismount can change with the way your bike is parked. You'll start scouting parking before you commit, looking for flat ground, avoiding tight curbs, making sure you can exit easily without dragging your clutch and sweating through your jacket. And God forbid someone blocks you in. You can't just turn a bike on a dime in a tight space. Motorcycle parking isn't a casual act. It's pre-planned, and once you learn that skill, you'll never forget it. 9. You're going to drop it. Everyone does. Sometimes it's your fault. Sometimes it's the kickstand. Sometimes it's a parking lot misjudgment. Sometimes it's wind or gravel or that panic stop you fumbled. But you will drop your bike. The good news? Most beginner drops happen at 0 to 5 miles an hour. Embarrassing? Yes. Devastating? No. It's part of the learning curve. You misjudge lean angle, or forget to put the kickstand down, or lose balance walking it in reverse. It's okay. What matters is how you respond. Pick it up safely. Look up the proper technique. Learn what went wrong. Shrug it off. Protective sliders or crash bars help. They'll save your plastics. Frame sliders cost $100. Replacing a fairing costs $500. Dropping your bike isn't the end. It's the beginning of becoming a better rider. 10. The ride will change your life. This one is hard to describe until you feel it. There is something about being alone on a motorcycle that recalibrates your brain. When you ride, there's no phone, no noise, no emails, just the sound of the engine, the rhythm of the road, and your body in motion. It makes you present, forces you to breathe deeper, to notice trees, smells, the way shadows fall across the asphalt. It reduces stress. It increases confidence. It turns bad days into better ones. It gives you space to think or not think. Sometimes that's the magic of it. You'll meet people you wouldn't have met, ride roads you wouldn't have taken, see places you wouldn't have explored. You'll learn how you handle fear, mistakes, pressure, solitude. It's not just a machine. It's a key to a different version of yourself. Once you feel that connection, you won't go back. You'll know why riders say things like, only a biker knows why a dog sticks his head out of a car window. It's joy. It's freedom. It's therapy. And you'll carry it with you forever. There's a lot nobody tells you before you swing a leg over your first bike. Some of it you figure out the hard way. Some of it you learn from riders who've been there. Hopefully, this video saves you a little time and a little pain. If you're new to riding, welcome. You're in for something incredible. And if you've been doing it for years, let me know in the comments. What do you wish you knew before you started? I'm Matthew from Autozium. Ride safe, ride smart, and I'll see you out there.